I was actually in school when I heard about what happened in New York and Washington, D.C. And when I first heard it, I thought it was just a joke. And then we went to another teacher's room. They had a TV in there, and I saw what had happened. And just this sick feeling in my stomach. And the first thing that really came to mind was, who's psycho enough to do something like this? And whoever does, or whoever did this, they better just watch out when we find him, because with our president, we need to just rally behind him, because his military plan, everything, military action, it's all him. So just keep your eyes open.
When I first heard about it, I would have to be saying I was sitting in my college classroom, and I literally watched both buildings fall to the ground. And it was depressing, it was sad. I think those faceless bastards, whoever did it, should have to be punished. And I'm sure with how our government's running, even though it's George W. Bush, I think he'll be able to do a fine job. I don't know. This terrorist attack is probably one of the worst things that happens to America. Personally, I'm absolutely terrified on what's going on. We don't know where this is going to take us. There's many people out there right now with lost loved ones. There's children without parents. There's no words to explain to what these bastards did. And, we're Americans, and we're going to fight back. And, hopefully we make a sandpit out of every single one of them.
Basically, it all just doesn't seem like it's real. I mean, to think that somebody could have done this to thousands of innocent people, it's just not right. I mean, to think that, what are all the kids in America thinking when you have to go home and explain what happened to them? I mean, you just tell them that for no reason somebody drove 2 airplanes into the World Trade Centers and into the Pentagon and just killed a bunch of innocent people. It's just terrible. When we find who did this, they're going to pay, and they're going to pay dearly, because you do not mess with America, and you don't mess with any of us.
Well, I'd say a couple of things about what happened last week, the terrorist attack. There's really not a lot to say about it. It's just speechless. You can't really describe the words that come to your mind when you're thinking about it, because what they did, what those terrorists did, we have an idea of who they are, maybe why they did it, but, for them to do it to this country, they should have a little more common sense than that, because I'll tell you what, when we find who's behind this, who's harboring, who's behind this, it'll be a sad day where they come from, because when you do something like that to America, we're going to fight back, and you can pretty much, say straight up that we will prevail.
I'm talking about that stupid terrorist shit. I fucking want to join the fucking army and go kick their ass. That's all I can say about that shit. What I think about the terrorists? I don't know. At first it didn't affect me, but afterwards, just thinking of everything that's happened, all the families involved, in the end, they're going to get what they deserve. These goddamn terrorists. They're going down.
I think these tragic chain of events that have happened on September 11th is just devastating. Didn't need to come to this. And it just goes to show, whenever you think you're safe, something can just go wrong, and then everything's in turmoil. All I can say is Osama bin Laden, watch out, because we're coming for you.
Summarize what's happened in the last week. It's some of the worst times America's ever faced before. All I have to say is, for bin Laden, wherever you may be, your days roaming around in this country with terrorists are coming to an end, because you pissed America off, and this is the last country you wanted to piss off. Your days are numbered. You will go straight to hell.
Alright, well, as far as September 11 goes, I'd just like to say that I'm very disappointed in what happened, and I can't imagine what those people over there are thinking, and I can't imagine what the people from Pakistan or Palestine or wherever the hell they're from, what they were thinking by doing this. But basically, like they say, payback's a bitch. So hopefully, I hope they get theirs in due time. But as far as the people that are over there, like I said, I don't know what to say. I mean, a lot of families are, going through a tragedy right now, and it's probably one of the worst disasters we've ever had. And like I said, I hope that sooner or later they can recover. And good luck for the people over on the other side to recover once we nail them. This is going to happen. Yeah.
Well, I guess I don't have really much to say. Everyone else has pretty much said everything I want to, but pretty disappointing. And if I ever find people that did it or ever come up to anyone like that, I'm gonna beat the shit out of them. They'll be in the hospital, and then when I become a doctor, I'm gonna inject them with overdose of morphine and just watch them squirm. And then I think I'll just stab them with a knife and rip out their hearts. I think that's about all I gotta say.
What, you guys done?
Tonight's PWF Saturday night event is dedicated for all the families that are dwelling over the loss of the innocent people that lost their lives in the New York City World Trade Center bombings and the Pentagon bombings. For all the firefighters and the police officers who heroically fought about people in the building and gave their lives for this country. This is what this show is for, and this is what this country stands for.